Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play RimWorld once again. In the last video, we actually got our first freaking mechanoid attack, which is both pretty cool but also terrifying. I mean, when you look at everything, let's actually keep time going, but we'll leave it at 1 for now while I talk. It actually does make a lot of sense, because look at the absurd amount of resources we have right now. I would actually like us to have a bit more medicine, but we've got over 100 metal, which isn't a hell of a lot, but we've got 818 wood and 144 stone blocks, a couple of other things as well, more than enough food than we'll need for a long while. Basically, we're not set, because I would like us to have a hell of a lot more metal than we do, but we have, like, a lot more than, we, quite frankly, should at this time in the game when actually, like, kind of looking at our military size and, capabilities and stuff like that. So things are gonna get pretty intense. Hopefully, if we do see mechanoids again, we won't get any more than one, because I believe it was Austin who actually took the hit, and now he does have, yeah, his right femur is permanently wounded. But luckily, as I did mention in the last video, if there was a one that it would be good to happen to, it was actually Austin, since Austin is a total pro and is a jogger as well. So yeah, like the great thing about that is obviously Austin's speed is now less than 100%, but it's much better than it would have been if he was not a jugger and it would just be a plain 50%. That would be freaking awful. But as I was saying, if we do have additional mechanoids that come, we shouldn't have to deal with that fire because of the rain. I hope our people don't go to deal with it. Egg, just leave it be! Oh. Luckily, he looks like he's actually doing a job down below. Where is he going? Oh, he's going to get the food? Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But if additional mechanoids come to attack us, hopefully we'll only get like 1 or 2 once again. I actually 100% should go ahead and make this down here also a stone flooring right there. But then also we will hope to actually get them to come by our turrets like we did with this guy, because mechanoids don't have very much health. I'm still honestly not 100% sure if health is still a factor at all. I believe it is. I just think it's that there is also health and now pain. And because of the pain thing, we actually can't kind of monitor where health is like we used to be able to. We should add at least 1 turret in here. That's one thing that I definitely need to consider. So let's go ahead and actually do that now. That means we're gonna lose a lot of metal, especially since I don't think there's actually... Oh, never mind, I was 100% wrong. I was gonna say I don't think there's any scattered around the map that we actually don't have inside of our base, but since we did some mining work before, we've actually gone to work towards getting a lot of the metal there opened up for us. So let's go ahead and continue mining with that. That actually really makes me want to get ship stuff done sooner rather than later. Or the ship research done, not sooner rather than later, but as soon as we can. Because think about it, like, there's so much metal on this map. I am pretty much sure without a doubt that we would be able to actually kind of handle, take over, or finish the ship really quickly. Just by mining basically all over the map. All that we would need to worry about, of course, would actually be the AI computer thing. So, Veldron actually commented in the past, he was telling me, and rightfully so, that he should be the new researcher, because of course he's actually the only one on our colony who actually has a passion for it. Oh, Alex got to level 5! That makes me sad. But really, 2 levels above isn't really that much of a difference, especially when it's actually... Oh, he's almost to level 6, too. Especially when it's still relatively low level. Alex will gain levels Veldron will gain levels much faster than Alex will, so it will be much more worth it in the long haul handling things this way. So we'll let Alex get back to that work. Is there anything that Veldron... Does Veldron do a lot of work? Ooh, Veldron is a crafter. But we do have 2 crafters, so that's, I think, okay to have research over crafting. Veldron is also our main hauler, but to be completely honest, right now I don't think hauling is the biggest priority in the world. So let's hope that people will keep on getting to work on those walls. If we get all the outer walls done, really, before too long, then things will be really nice for us, because that means, of course, there'll be another area that enemies will not be able to flank us in. And we definitely want to make it so they'll only be able to come down here or start a siege to attack us. I almost called it a siege instead of a siege, which would have been a little bit strange to me. Aw, poor Veldron. He's still sleeping in the generator room. That's gotta be hard, sleeping with this thing. I feel like that should create a negative for like people's mental stat if they're too close to the generator. Because wouldn't you imagine the generator would just... It's a freaking generator! That thing has gotta be very, very loud. In fact, like, I wouldn't want it to be to this extent, but I'd imagine everyone, like, within this vicinity of it would not be able to sleep because they've got this big, like, noise, like, going on in the background or something like that. I'm glad that that's not a thing, but I kind of feel like if you're in the same room, maybe it should have some negatives. Obviously, that would be bad for us, seeing as I always put the prisoner rooms in there, and I would not want the prisoners to have any, like, negative effects going on their stats, but I don't know, it would kind of be cool for additional kind of, like, style things in the game. Veldron, what are you doing? Sleeping? You could get some rest. Egg is also sleeping. A lot of our people are going to sleep right now, I think. Yeah, in fact, I think the whole colony might be. Veldron's eating and then sleeping. Cool. That's okay. Next morning, I'll probably go ahead and grab, like, we could just use Egg and get to work on finishing off this wall section right here just to make sure that that's completed and we will not have to worry about, any of our power, not power issues, getting the walls finished. Egg, you gotta finish constructing these. You're not allowed to do anything else until you finish this. Oh, but you're eating. Okay, that's okay. Probably shouldn't distract him from eating. Hauling rock pile to stockpile 2. You can actually work on that instead. And Veldron, you should probably do some research as well, buddy. I think actually once you finish these, I'm gonna tell you, give you a little slap on the hand, be like, no, that's a bad Veldron. You gotta do research. Rather than any of that, because research is a long time. I don't understand why you can't prioritize research. I know it's a long-term task, but I don't really necessarily know what that means. Like, I honestly kind of have absolutely no idea what that means. But you know, we finished the majority of our walls in our base. That makes me happy. Makes me very, very happy. We're starting to run low on wood, but we're not at all at the point where I think we need to actually worry about anything. Of course, that means this whole area of the base is kind of going to go dark, but that's actually okay. We'll put lights in eventually. In fact, there isn't really too much of a point right now, seeing as most of the rooms actually aren't, most of the rooms don't even have the beds in yet, so there isn't really much of a point to doing that. And then once all that's done, building wood wall. No. Oh, Cameron is working on that. Cameron, you rock, buddy. You rock. You rock like a rock biter. That's what those guys are called, right? From the Never-Ending Story? Or, the Never-Ending Story! I believe that's what they're called. So, we've almost finished a lot of our work. We've got a lot of stone. That kind of makes me wish more people would work on stone tasks, but that's actually a-okay that not everyone is doing that. Let's actually have Egg go ahead and work on building the turret, because we definitely want that done. If enemies fly in here, that would be absolutely horrible for us for obvious reasons, so it would be good to get that thing finished. Cameron, my good sir, you are doing a very, very good and noble job building metal wall. We don't need a metal wall built. Where are we building a metal wall? Oh, that one right there? Cameron, you don't need... Austin, you don't need to go all the way over there to do that. You go ahead and grab some stone and get to, the work that's outside. I think that would be a bit smarter of a task for us to be handling right now. But is the geothermal generators done? Awesome. What that means is, of course, now we can actually go ahead, find power, add 2 little conduits, and then we'll have all the power in the world. We still don't have a battery room because apparently I'm a frickin' ding-dong. Complete ding-dong and a fool. We should probably put the battery room right up there. I don't know if I had anything else planned for that room, so you know what? Let's actually go ahead and add some batteries. We'll add, shouldn't add any to the... Oh, God, this is actually such an uncomfortable room to put batteries in because if they short circuit, that could destroy the geothermal generator. For that purpose, let's actually put them on the top. I kinda would really prefer to actually put them on the bottom side because we're going to put solar panels up here later, but it's going to take us a very long time until we get the solar panels all the way over there. And once we have that many, we probably won't ever have that many solar panels because I don't know if we'll ever need that much power at once. So let's go before batteries for that room. That'll be a really good start. Obviously that means we will actually start being able to conserve power, and we could also turn that turret off temporarily. But yeah, us being able to conserve power would be a very, very positive thing for the colony, seeing as power has been a pretty big issue for us for the time being. But once those cables, not cabers, once those cables are built, power should not be a worry for quite a long, long while. So let's get Austin to work on that. Austin, buddy, you could go and grab some metal since no one else seems to be really working on that task. Veldron, my main man, you gotta do more research, buddy. In fact, you know what? Should we have Alex do research as well? I feel like that's kind of stupid, but let's have 2 people do research. Alex will be a 2 passion for research. Hopefully that way we could actually have them like interchangeably jumping on and off with the research, and maybe that will make it go faster. I'm kind of worried that that'll actually just make it clustered, since we only have 1 research table, and most of the time Alex will be doing the research rather than Veldron. See, in fact, there he goes. Well, Veldron just works on other tasks. Veldron, I would really prefer for you to do it, but apparently you just don't want to. You're like, research doesn't need to be done. It's not all that important. But gun turret cooling actually is pretty important. So I'm glad that that's done. Colored lights, carpeting. Carpeting's gotta be next. Cremation is also very nice. But I think we're gonna do carpeting. Get that worked on sooner rather than later. And that'll be pretty good for us, obviously. Did we get any other beds? We do have another bed right there. That's pretty cool. We actually did not select for doors to be placed. Did I just forget that? I guess I did. So let's go ahead and grab some furniture or structure. And we can place down these doors. Fit them in nice and tight. Get all those doors in there, boy. And then mysterious blight has destroyed your crops. That sucks. This is actually a message that I got on a really, really old RimWorld video, a comment. I forget who the person was who left the comment, and I do apologize for that. If you actually somehow have like listened this far into the series, I think it would literally be like 80 videos you'd have to listen to, and then be like, oh my god, that was me who said that forever ago. I was informed that apparently a blight is actually kind of like a insect infestation that like destroys the crops. Like what are they called? All I can think of is larvae, but like locusts. I think it's like locusts or something coming by and eating all of your plants, which really sucks. Apparently we can't handle keeping animals away from our crops when they're freaking all inside. I mean, I guess on when you're on a RimWorld planet like we are right now, that's something that isn't all that easy to control. It's not easy controlling locusts. So let's... Nah, we don't need to do any more mining work. We shouldn't focus on getting distracted by mining. Wow, Alex has actually gone decently quick. Although now that I think about it, I don't think carpeting takes all that much to research. So that might be part of it. But Alex may very well be level 6 at this point. Yeah, level 6 out of 20. You know what? It's kind of silly, because Veldron has a passion for research, but at this point I think it actually might make sense just to go ahead and have both of them remain the researchers, because research is obviously a very, very, very valuable thing for us to complete, and Alex is getting actually pretty good. I think since it's a task where you just sit there kind of accomplishing it, I think it wouldn't surprise me if research is actually a task that allows you to gain XP a lot more rapidly than most other tasks in the game do. Although, Alex seems to be gaining nothing. Oh, because he's not sitting there. He, like, vanished. He was, Alex is a stealthy one, he is. No man has ever been as stealthy as the one and only Alex. So who is our main social person? Noah. 6. Veldron is second and has a 2. Oh, that's doctoring. What the hell am I talking about? It's still Noah, though, actually. Just it's a 4 instead. That's crummy. Does Noah have a passion for it? I believe that Noah does actually have a passion for social. Yeah, a small one, but it's better than nothing. Slave traders here, might be nice to go ahead and actually kind of save and conserve, and build up on our, silver supply, but I actually think it's perfectly a-okay to go ahead and call these people, at least see what they've got. Oh, they are selling medicine, so if we don't buy a person, we might want to buy 2 of those. There is an assassin, incapable of pretty much all stuff except for shooting. I honestly think that would not be all that worth it, at least not at this point in the game. Dumb labor, that sucks, but it's social of 7. That person is actually pretty good. Unfortunately, unless we were to sell a lot of our I can't sell weapons. Unless we were to sell a lot of our medicine, which I would not want to do, and honestly, I don't think it would give us enough. Like, let's actually see. Yeah, that wouldn't give us enough. We would not be able to buy that new person. So we're just gonna go ahead, buy two more thingamajigs anyways. I know that it actually is more expensive buying them from those people, but I also kind of think that we need to buy medicine every chance we can get. Oh yeah, there's that dead squirrel. Hopefully that'll actually rot away sooner rather than later. It's been dead for 41.8 days. That is insane. Okay, well, now that we have extra beds, though, let's finally get rid of that one. We do not want that bed going on there. Let's actually... Ooh, I do not want to sell that, but we will not make that Veldrons anymore. In fact, just to make sure that someone... Well, no, the easy way to make sure that no one takes that is to go ahead and swap it to a prisoner room. We'll leave that a prisoner room for now. Eventually, we'll want to change one. Then I change that, and then I think Noah should be given an official bed as well. Cool. We still don't need colonist beds, so that's going to be good enough for our people. Then, with that all set up, let's go ahead and get those lights going, or at least turn all of our lights on. We can 100% actually have time go while we do this. 2 lights per each room. That should provide enough light for everyone, I'm pretty sure. Hopefully I'm not wrong about that. In fact, maybe in the future we should work towards just having 2 lights in every room. I kind of like having them all well lit, though, to be completely honest. We'll actually leave the lights in the generator room off, though, because there isn't really a reason to have those going. Alex, my good sir, once you actually go ahead and finish that, we will have you prioritize working on these, stone walls. Ugh, we're officially out of stone! We need one of our crafters to get to work on that! Oh, Veldron took the big bed. Veldron, you greedy son of a beach. Greedy son of a beach. What would that mean to be a son of a beach? I guess that's like you're the son of Poseidon or something. I don't know. You're born on a beach. Just live on a beach. I don't know. Now I'm just rambling like an idiot. Let's put colored lights in these rooms again, or not colored lights, regular lights. Maybe eventually we should put colored lights. Maybe once we get colored lights, we can actually go ahead and sell 1 light, and then sell 1 of the lights, and then make 1 of each different color in each corner. That would be pretty cool. That would kind of destroy our idea of having only two lights per room, of course. So that would be the bad thing there. It would kind of make me kind of a hypocrite in that regard, but also I think it would be kind of an okay thing. Our batteries are filling up, and I think at the rate that they are gaining, it's not as fast as I thought it was. We might need some solar generators coming up before too long. Its efficiency is actually also 50%. Let's turn off the toggled power. Wait, what does the efficiency 50% mean? Let me see. Connection rate, how much? Power output 360. Connection rate 3,550. Connection stored, yada yada. Connection stored. Never mind. I was kind of, my brain was working its gears, but I think I was wrong. I'll just say that. I was thinking that maybe that means that the efficiency was going down because we didn't have enough like power coming in. Oh, more mechanoids! A group of mechanoids. Is it just 1? No, it's 2. 2, correct? That's not a bunch of them right there. Wait, It said Scythers 2, but that was when it selected those guys. Okay, I thought it was 3 of them. 2 Scythers, that's something we can handle. That's actually maybe good for us, you know? Because Scythers are scary, but with we have 4 turrets. So even with those ones, I don't think they're gonna cause us much problems. The one thing that I would say is that I kinda wish that it was an actual raider colony, especially seeing as it's 2 Scythers. That means we're getting pretty far into the game. Because if 1 Scyther is scary, you guys know how frightening 2 Scythers are, so let's put everyone in there. We'll put those 2 right there. Alex, you could be stationed right about there, and then, you 2 will go right about here. And Cameron can chill all the way in the corner. I think I'm actually oh god, what? Oh, a local squirrel has gone mad and will attack everything it sees. Okay, that's not that bad. Where are the mechanoids? That said they were attacking immediately, so they should be coming. Where the hell are they? Oh, there they are. Okay, so they're on their way. The squirrel probably won't end up colliding with them. Another slave trader, it doesn't really matter to us. But the thing that I was saying before, why I wish it was a raider party, is because I'm pretty sure the next raider party we're gonna fight is going to be pretty massive. And we do have a lot of turrets, of course, but oh god, Austin doesn't even have any weapons. I was about to say, we have like little to no weapons, and all the weapons we do have are pretty bad. Like, most of our people are using pistols, everyone else is using a bow, except for Alex, who's using a frickin' Lee Enfield, which is not good for his level of combat capabilities. So it's kind of a weird situation, but we'll do our best. I totally should have powered these up earlier. That is really stupid of me, especially seeing as our people have started firing upon that first one. He is also under cover, so he might... Oh, we did hit him, though. That's nice. He might be able to get a shot off on us. We are shooting him like mad. He hit the... No, he went for Cameron. Okay, that's it. We're getting Cameron indoors. Run, Cameron! Oh, God. Oh, God. Movement is very poor, and working is very poor as well. His spine was hit! Oh, God, Cameron, I'm so sorry. Alex is down, too. This guy might kill us. This mechanoid might, like, destroy our party. Did Alex just die? In shock. No, he's not dead. Okay, we need to get Austin to help with grabbing Alex, because it does look like he is still actually shooting at him. Run, Austin, run! Run like the wind! Luckily, this Scyther is taking a really stupid route, unless he's planning on burning down our place. A lot of his stuff is weakened, but nothing of huge significance. Alex still hasn't been taken down. Turret is taking a beating, but oh god, the turret is actually about to blow. Veldron, heal the turret. Repair the turret, please. I need you to do that. Oh god. Well, Alex is dead, along with everyone else. Our turrets are destroyed. I think that's the end of our colony. Which probably means we're loading a save? Yeah, oh no, they're gonna blow. They didn't blow! Oh, everyone get in a safe position. Egg, you need to work on that thing right now. You, prioritize working. No, not working. Prioritize repairing. Austin was the one who doesn't actually have anything. Austin, why are you taking the stupidest route to get there? I think we still lost. I think we have horrible equipment for dealing with these guys, and they're going to destroy us. Let's see if we can kill them, but why are you two hanging inside? Oh god. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Let's load a save. That was bad. I don't think autosave 2 was before these guys arrived, but maybe it was. We need... Oh god, game is crashing. Wonderful. Let's actually give it a second. See. Oh, cool. Actually came back. Okay, they haven't landed. That's good. That's good. It's actually before they arrived. Let's actually, we need a raider colony to show up. Slave trader left comms range. That doesn't really matter to us at all. But yeah, what we really need to happen is we need a raider attack, because we need better equipment. Our people don't have good armor. They have little to no armor, actually. Some of our people don't have basic clothing. This is a bow, right? Yeah, that's a short bow. We need to select that to be picked up because that was actually Austin's bow that he dropped the last time that he was attacked. Let's actually have Austin get to work on all that stuff. Even though he already was, I don't know why I told him to do it again. We could actually go ahead and have Austin grab that short bow. Okay, so it's hidden right under that tree. Keep a good eye on that tree. Select Austin. That tree? Yes! I don't have the world's shortest memory, even though I totally do. Cameron is going to work on the plants. I think we actually want to go ahead and make sure that more of those walls get built since they're so close to being completed. Then we won't have to worry about that. A group of tribes people. Come on, game. I don't need this right now. What we need is a frickin' raider colony so we could actually deal with it. I think Redfields is down there yet again. Yeah, there's Redfields. Redfields shows up all over the place in this game, apparently. And I thought that there was an absurdly massive amount of uniquely named characters in this game. Apparently, there's not quite as much as not quite as much as I thought. There's still a lot, but not nearly as much as I thought. Veldron is going to be working his way outside. That'll be perfectly okay. I think these guys might end up attacking us while we sleep, but that's just something we'll have to deal with. It won't be all that bad. In fact, people are starting to sleep right now, and of course I would rather have them get to sleep before the enemy attack actually arrives. Well, they're beginning their assault now. Okay. So let's go ahead and turn those things on. This improvised turret is actually already damaged, so... And it probably was when those jerkwads came and attacked me, so that was actually probably part of why it took damage so quickly. But let's be honest, I was gonna lose that fight no matter what. Apparently our people are way too bad at shots, seeing as they can't hit people who are behind that cover, and they don't have weapons that allow them to fire fast enough to be able to deal with that kind of thing. Enemies are about to arrive, so let's go ahead and start splitting people up. Those two, oh, everyone needs to be drafted first, so let's draft everyone. Maybe we even should have sent them down and out a little bit earlier, but that's okay if we didn't. Noah will go right there. You two can go right there as we listen to this frickin' baller combat music. I like this a lot. It's like really smooth and tense and awesome. Oh, come on, guys! Don't be idiots! Oh, Veldron, please don't take a hit. Okay, Veldron didn't take a hit. That's good. Redfields is, again, way up close. A lot closer than he should be going to us. Austin took a hit. Really, Austin? Apparently people hate him because everyone attacks Austin, and I don't understand why. Pain is medium. Eating is poor now. Movement was still poor before, so that hasn't really changed all that much. Let's continue the fight. That's one of them down. Two of them down, actually. Wasn't this guy named... Oh, I thought that was Redfields, so Redfields is actually down there. Redfields did not get in our face at all. He was just kind of chilling on the side, doing his own thing. That's another one dead. There's still quite a couple of them, so I don't think they should be retreating too soon. But it should be coming up. Should be coming up any moment now. This will be a lot more stuff for us to actually end up selling. Did that damage Noah? Yes, it did. Okay, even though he isn't showing a single red thing, which kind of confuses me. But whatever. We're gonna take... Okay, they're fleeing. They're fleeing. Wait, what? Those guys weren't friendlies, were they? I didn't get a message that friendlies were coming in, but I just want to check the factions. Yeah, there are only two people who are hostile to us before. There are only two right now. We should really consider sending these guys some resources, because I believe 40 is when someone turns hostile. So, we should send them one to actually kind of try to continue working our way to preventing them going hostile. But you know, that's something that we'll have to do eventually. Noah, you can prioritize repairing that. And then Egg, you could prioritize repairing that one as well. That's a lot of bodies. Also a lot of extra equipment for us to go ahead and grab. But nothing all that good. Nothing all that good. That's the real shame here. But let's go ahead and mark everything for pickup, of course, as we always do. In fact, most of the people we killed didn't have additional weapons. They're mainly people who were carrying rocks, which makes it even more unfortunate. Okay, let's check everyone, see how everyone's doing. Cameron, I don't think he took any hits. Yeah, he's perfectly okay. Veldron is doing okay. Alex is... He got a scratch on his left leg. Austin took a couple of injuries. Whole body blood loss. That's pretty bad. Left arm on Egg. And then, of course, whole body as well for Noah. So, things could be better, of course. We do have 2 doctors, Veldron and Noah. I believe Veldron was... Yeah, Veldron's one of the people who wasn't hurt at all. So that means Veldron's gonna get a little bit of a practice healing people, probably, because we'll either have Noah heal himself last, or of course he won't do too much work towards that. Probably would actually make sense for him to get healed last. I would rather have him do rather have everyone get a better job of getting healed, and then him get his treatment at the end. So let's go ahead and actually have him work on these people first. Not the bed, Noah. There we go. Prioritize healing Austin. Since Austin has taken injuries before, it only makes sense that we'll actually go ahead and treat him first. So Noah, once you finish that, you'll go ahead and move on to poor quality treatments. 93 chance, that sucks. Now Noah's chilling in the bed. Noah, sorry buddy, but you're actually going to work on healing me next. Colonist needs treatment. Of course, that is actually Noah once again. So now Noah's gonna go ahead and heal me, and then more poor quality treatment. Where's Veldron? Veldron, my good sir, you need to heal the mighty and powerful Noah. Seeing as, in all honesty, Noah probably is one of our most important colonists, seeing how he is the only one who... Oh, no, he's not the only one with a passion. No one has a passion for medicine, I forgot. But he's one of the, And it's joining the colony! Ryu! It's Ryu from Street Fighter! Oh, I forgot to click where it was. Let's go ahead and grab him right here. Ryu, my main man, thank you for joining us. You actually already have a pistol, too. So that makes me happy. He's even got an armored vest! Yes! Yes! Okay. This guy can't mine, he can't cook, but he's got big passion for crafting. He is our best social person now as well. So, that means we've got a new warden. Gonna be him. We also have a new crafter. That'll be 1 for crafting right there. Ryu can also have a 4. Patient 2. And then, we could get rid of plant cutting. Construction 3. Repairing 3 as well will probably be good. Hauling can be a 3. We probably should have made 3, for hauling for Austin as well. I don't know why I didn't do that. And since we don't really have an artist, let's also make him an artist 1. Everything else 0. So, this guy right here, Ryu, he's a pretty bad shot, but I'm super happy to get him, obviously, because it's always nicer to have, it's always good to have an additional colonist, and he actually gave us our first armor vest of the game, which is going to be very, very, very nice. Let's actually check his character. Incapable of cooking and mining. His traits, he's a hard worker. Working speed is plus 15%. That is pretty nice. But, of course, this man, he isn't Ryu from Street Fighter. He once was. He once was Ryu. But now he has become the king of all snow, Mr. Jack Frost. The mighty and powerful Jack Frost. Now a member of the colony. Gonna be chilling with us, turning things cold, freezing everyone's cold little noses, which felt really awkward for me to say. I don't know why entirely, but that felt kind of disturbing. What's a good thing to do next? Probably strong doors. Strong doors usually haven't been proven to be all that necessary, but I kind of feel like strong doors are also a thing where they're gonna end up becoming necessary when you like least expect them to be. You know, you're gonna be like, oh, I don't ever need strong doors because, hey, how often are strong doors gonna be useful? Like 9 times out of 10, they won't be useful at all. But that 1 time out of 10, those strong doors might save your life. So that's why I think that strong doors are actually a pretty important thing for us to continue working on. Let's go ahead and go to security. Probably go ahead and plan on adding 1 more turret right there, just so we could get 2 in this whole room for its setup. And, yeah, I feel like there was something I wanted to do really quick. I should probably set up the crematorium, set up the room for the crematorium. This room was also going to be for machining, so I guess this room right here is going to be the crematorium. We could probably do the same setup we had in the other one. 3 blocks from each side. Will that mean there's 2 blocks in the middle? 1, 2, 3. Doesn't fit quite properly. I think there's actually like 2 blocks on one side and then 3 on the other, correct? That's like 1, 2 doors. Oh, no! There's 2 doors on each side. It just means that this store down there looks a little out of place. So we'll put down the crematorium in there. That'll be pretty good for that setup. Also good for us to get that sooner rather than later so we could start getting rid of these bodies. If we are doing that, though, I actually probably should go ahead and mark these corpses not to be touched, just to make sure that no one burns them without us getting their armor and stuff like that. So anyways, I think that's actually going to be it for this video. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like, comment, and or subscribing if you have not. I am the EggScrambledGamer, and I will see you all next time.